back to my channel. Today I have a monthly February message for all of the Capricorns out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so this will not resonate with every single Capricorn out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive and a spiritual coach and a certified sound healing practitioner. So without further ado, Capricorn, let's go ahead and dive right into your monthly message. So we are starting off right off the bat with flexible, humor, love this, and soulcraft. Okay. All right, Capricorn, here is where we are starting off with. I feel that this month, you're really sort of needing to have a real humorous perspective this month. I feel like if you're the type of person that sort of adheres to a very strict schedule where it's just like work, and there isn't any time for play or for joy, that's what you're needing to really change, okay? I want to point out here that soulcraft truly represents us aligning to the things that we constantly focus upon, our thoughts that we focus upon, we align with those things, right? So if we're the type of person that constantly feel like we're failing, or we feel like we're not successful, or we feel like we're being lazy, then that sort of puts us in a position where we sort of experience those things, or we witness those things in our life, and things sort of solidify us. And that's what sort of keeps us on that drive to constantly work, right? But this month, I feel like what Spirit's really saying is you're needing to be a little bit more flexible this month. You're needing to find the joy, experience pleasure this month. Like, don't be so hard on yourself by forcing yourself to just work. You have to find a balance between the two, right? You have to find a balance between working, but then also making time for yourself to do something that you love. Spend time with individuals that make you laugh and enjoy life. You know, do things that bring you joy, that make you laugh, that make you feel like you're alive, those kinds of things. So I feel like this is ultimately where we are going here this month, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and dive into the tarot and see what additional information Spirit can give us for this month. So I feel one of the biggest things with soulcraft is that we have to remember that our soul, sort of our thoughts and our emotions, align us to what we experience in life. And I feel this is the reason why your center card here was humor, right? Because this could be something that you ultimately don't really experience all the time. For some reason, Capricorns to me feel like they're all work and no play. And I feel what's needing to change. Yep, look at that. 10 of Pentacles right off the bat here, Capricorn. So I feel like you push yourself to constantly work because you feel like there's never enough here. You feel like things are always short. You're always falling behind in some way. And you might feel obligated to do the things that you do because you feel that there's other people that are dependent upon you, right? And you might have grown up with a philosophy, or this might have been drilled in you when you were a lot younger by your folks or by other adults growing up, that once you reach a certain age, there's no time for pleasure. There's no time for play. You have to constantly just be on the go. You're an adult. You got to focus on adult things now, right? So I feel this is where you're needing to be a little bit more flexible. You're needing to be more in alignment with things that you desire, things that bring you joy, things that you are passionate about, right? And I feel that your thought philosophy on all work and no play is what needs to change, because you're not ultimately living life if you're constantly doing things that you feel obligated to do. Okay. There is no joy in things that we feel obligated to do here, Capricorn. So with this Ace of Wands, this is about discovering new things that we love to do, experiencing new adventures. If you're the type of person that doesn't allow yourself to go on vacation, this is something you're needing to do. This is something you're needing to incorporate. Okay, you're needing to explore new ways of living. Okay, and because life isn't just about work and money. I really want to point that out. Life is not just about work and money. Life is about enjoying the things, making memories with individuals that mean a lot to us, that make us feel alive and passionate and grateful, right? Now we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Now this is interesting because the Nine of Pentacles really speaks about independence. But when it's in reverse, I feel like this is you feeling like how do I say this? I feel like what this is saying is that you don't allow other individuals to take care of you. It's like you're hyper independent, that you don't allow other people to love you or to support you or to nurture you or to provide for you. And that can cause a very big issue, right? With this Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like all of your pentacles are in reverse. So I feel like you primarily focus on your coins, your money, right? You feel that by focusing just on your money, right? You feel that that's going to bring you the most joy. You feel that's what's going to make you happy. But I have to tell you this, Capricorn, it isn't going to make you happy. If anything, it's going to continue to make you feel like there is never enough, like you're constantly going to be working, wanting for more, right? And you're going to feel like everything is fleeting, like it's not fully grounded, like you can't hold on to it long enough, right? And Spirit is saying that this is what you're needing to really address. This is what you're really needing to focus. I feel that with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like maybe you feel like, I guess the one thing I really want to ask is, who made you feel like you weren't good enough? Someone in your life made you feel like you weren't good enough. And so you're constantly trying to overachieve because you're trying to prove a point. But look at this. I feel like you constantly doing this has just made you so disappointed. You're so dissatisfied with where you are in life. And you feel like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many jobs you change, how many hours you put in, how many projects you complete, how much, increases you get. It's still not satisfying. You feel so unfulfilled and you're not making any progress. You're not feeling any different. And you're asking yourself, why do I feel this way? Right? And it's because you're not doing anything different. You're thinking that money is going to fill this void in you, and it's not. And what Spirit is saying is that this is what you need to sort of walk away from. A Six of Swords is about leaving everything behind and starting fresh, starting new. This is a rite of passage. And this is what you're needing to do here. Capricorn, you're needing to sort of walk away from this belief that you have to overwork yourself, that you have to have all of this money in order to be successful and to be happy and to live a good life. This is what you're needing to let go of. So let's go ahead and see what else we got for you here. This is actually quite powerful. I want to point out. I feel like I feel that ultimately your intuition has been trying to guide you towards making a change. And this could be, maybe you're in a profession that is giving you money, but you're so dissatisfied with it. Maybe you feel like you're not appreciated, you're not supported, whatever it might be. You're needing to walk away from that. You're needing to do something that you are actually passionate about, something that makes you happy, something that you look forward to doing every single day, that you literally jump out of bed every single morning because you can't wait to get in there and actually put work in towards it. If you wake up every morning dreading the fact that you have to go back in to do something that you hate, but it's giving you the money that you feel is going to make you happy, this is what you're needing to walk away from. This is what you're needing to let go. Next, we have the moon. Okay, here, I absolutely love this. So the moon here is representing the illusion, right? All of this money that you've got, that you're receiving, it has disillusioned you. It is making you, it's presenting this illusion that it's making you happy, that it's bringing all of this joy, right? But you're not feeling that way, right? Emotionally, you're caught up in this lie and you can't get out of it, because I feel that deep down inside, you feel like there's a part of you that feels that you need that. You need that in order to survive or to be happy. But the moon here is wanting you to sort of face that. It's wanting you to recognize that it's deceiving you. It is deceiving you in making you believe that you're happy. Look at this, the Hanged Muse. So the Hanged Muse here represents you being willing to see things from a different perspective, right? And I feel like maybe you've had that thought where you're like, you know what, maybe being in this role or doing the things that I do, all of this, all work and no play, maybe it isn't really helping me out in any way. Maybe this is the reason why I feel like I'm not appreciated, or I feel like I'm constantly overworked and underpaid, right? Whatever it might be. The Hanged Muse is really about surrendering, right? You have to surrender your thoughts here when it comes to money. And maybe this is what you're needing to let go, right? You're needing to sort of, for some reason, I keep hearing the word sacrifice in my head. What are you needing to sacrifice? What are you okay, here's what they're saying. By you believing in the illusion that all of this money, all of this hard work and no play is bringing you joy, what are you actually sacrificing by believing that, right? Because you're ultimately sacrificing something. You're sacrificing joy. You're sacrificing pleasure. You're sacrificing your life. All in all, you are sacrificing something for another thing that you believe is bringing you joy, when in reality, it is not. Right? Now, here's what I find very interesting. Right here, this humor card is a 49, and a 49 reduces to a 14. A 13, I apologize. It reduces to a 13, right? So a 1 and a 3 reduces to a 4. 4 represents our foundation. It represents our sense of stability, okay? Our sense of security. And I want to point out here, Capricorn, that what Spirit is really trying to tell you here is that if you're wanting to build a solid, secure foundation, you have got to seek the joy and the humor in your life. Where your foundation and your security is going to come from is going to come from enjoying your life, being passionate about the things that you do, allowing yourself to experience pleasure and joy, not in money. Because all these pentacles are in reverse, which tells me that you do what you do because of the money, not because you're passionate and not because you love it. And this philosophy that you have about all work and no play is really what is making you sacrifice the true pleasures and the true foundation and security in your life. Okay, so let's see where else. What else do we have? So I feel like ultimately you're needing to really explore this, right? So look, you have the 10 of Cups here, which means that you are not fulfilled. All of this money, all of this, all work, no play, all of this, it has to be me. I have to be the one to support everything and everyone and do everything. Isn't making you feel fulfilled. It isn't bringing you any joy at all. If anything, it's sort of draining you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. It's draining you. It is draining you dry here, Capricorn. And this is what you're needing to let go. Next, we have the Muse of Materials. Okay, so the Muse of Materials is the King of Pentacles, okay? And what I want to point out here is that this King of Pentacles can be known as the lone wolf, right? Sometimes he can be greedy. I want to point out it did come out reversed, but I didn't put it reversed. But look, all your pentacles came out reversed. A King of Pentacles in reverse is someone that is greedy, is someone that is not willing to share, okay? And I feel like you believing in this whole philosophy of all work, no play is really what's preventing you from truly experiencing the type of life that you are desiring and the life that you're wanting. Next, we have the Page of Swords in reversed here with the Five of Cups in Five of Cups. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you, Capricorn. You are needing to face the truth. You are needing to face the reality. You're needing to sort of hone in on the aspects of your life that make you feel short, insignificant, and where you feel you are lacking. You are sacrificing so much of your life, of your joy, by believing that money is going to make you happy. Your coins are not going to make you happy. If anything, the coins in and of itself are making you feel depleted, disappointed, and unappreciated. And it's making you feel like, why do I feel like I'm left out in the cold? Why do I feel like I'm not worthy? Or why do I feel like I can't have what everyone else has when I'm making all of this money? Because you're focusing all of your attention on the things that are not building your foundation or your security. So this is what you're needing to really address here. Again, look, you got the Five of Cups here you're needing to change. You're needing to really reevaluate what your sense of security and what your sense of foundation is. So Capricorn, this is your message. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.